timing is impeccable with that, like impeccable. You see that, like right as the clapping stopped, it kicked in, the music kicked in. God damn, I'm good at what I do. I think I am actually I think I am actually the best. Everything, like check this, watch this. Right, watch right here. Look at that. I am, there's nothing better than that. Look at that tiny half delay.
Dreams, raise your voice, let it scream. What's real in this foggy light? Battle hard till the morning light. Feel the hunger of the crowd, and just to erupt so loud. Unity in discord's tide. Witness as their worlds collide. Howling up in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one's
why are you gay?
That's the way. Clean the night with the things we say. We say. We say. We say. We say. We say.
Gay!
Thank you. My nipples
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This is Tyler, and it is Saturday. We made it, guys. We made it to the weekend. Hope everyone's had a fantastic day so far. If you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. Don't forget to hit a little subscribe button down below. Thank you for clicking on that little button to come sit with us and listen to the craziness going on in the world today. With that being said, also, we are trying something new today. So there will be a StreamYard link posted in all the places that we're going live right away. So if you'd like to join the show, if you've got an opinion, you got something to say, come share it with us. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, join us.
Leftists, come and share your pronouns and mutilate your children and cut off their balls.
Goodbye, YouTube. Oh my God. I mean, I don't even.
What a way to start.
Was it?
I think it was. So we're going to be talking about, of course, the big news that's going on within Canada right now. Doug Ford, old Cheesecake Ford, we affectionately call him around here. Old Cheesecake Ford decided to run an ad, a manipulated ad of Ronald Reagan to educate Republicans on tariffs because they're dumb, according to him. They need a little education down there in old Yankee land. So that has absolutely blown up in Canada's face. And it's caused a bit of a poop storm. A bit of a poop storm. Because, well, Trump said, all right, tariff talks, trade talks, we're done. See you later, nerds. So another opportunity for Canada to look like fools on the international stage. Yeah. Okay. Also, there's a big story that's coming out of Sweden right now, where a asylum refugee, won't be deported because it wasn't long enough in the despicable forced intercourse that took place. It wasn't long enough. So,
I'm sorry, what?
welcome.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm sure there's other garbage that we're gonna get into. But yeah, I think the United States got a lot of problems there. We also have a lot of problems here. In Alberta, of course, the supposed Alberta's Teachers Association. You know what tourists are? Do you guys know what a tourist is? That's what we call them. We call a bunch of leftists. We call them tourists. So there's leftists that go around to protest and they get paid to do it. It's literally their job to go, and they're professional protesters. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. But before we do,
How can we dash when our earth is turning?
they don't produce anything. They don't do anything.
How do we sleep when our beds are burning? How can we dance when our earth is turning?
All right. Welcome back. Welcome. Disgusting. Disgusting. Sorry.
Humongous what?
No, I just seen JT. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. No soundboard. No soundboard. Look. Disgusting.
Amazing. Wow.
I know,
Oh my God.
I told you, I am undisputed the best. The best with timing, the best with voices. I don't know. Give me a voice. I'll do a voice right now.
The Rock.
Well, here you see, Peter.
What the Peter? Peter, what, you like jumped into freaking Cleveland? Is that what you were trying to be?
No, that wasn't Cleveland. This is Cleveland. Hi there, Peter.
Oh my God.
That's more Cleveland.
Well, that was
Sean
definitely
Connery.
not The Rock.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, do you want Sean Connery? Oh, you fucking cunt. No, I'll slap the shit right out of your teeth. How'd I do? Pretty good, right?
No. Don't quit your day job.
What? That was amazing.
You can do
Guys-
Chris Rock amazing.
That and Adam Sandler, but
Yeah.
no, I can do anyone. Anyone. Give me one more before we actually get into the actual topics.
Britney Spears. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's so hot. Yeah, actually, you kind of nailed it. Nailed it. Okay. Woo!
She doesn't talk anymore. She just does this weird, like,
I know. It's not even proper dances. Justin Trudeau, there you go. He's calling you out. Do that, JT.
Justin Trudeau. Oh, okay. Tuck my balls in. I gotta sit like him too. How does he sit like that?
He sits like a girl. He said,
Well,
JT.
we in Canada, we accept all pronouns, and in fact, my wife's boyfriend, he calls me B. How was that?
Oh my god.
Pretty damn good, right?
Have another drink.
Oh, I'm not playing Sean
I'm sure
Connery.
you'll get better. I'm sure you'll get better.
I could be Krista Freeland.
Oh god. Here we go.
Now, Mr. Speaker. I don't know why she's Mexican, but she is. I just have a feeling she's Mexican deep down inside. Mr. Speaker, let me inform you and my colleagues across the aisle that just because my daddy was a Nazi propagandist doesn't mean that... Oh, wait, she does this. Just because my dad was a Nazi propagandist...
Oh my god. A Mexican Nazi, apparently, yes. Yes.
You know how it is.
Oh my god. Welcome to the impression show. Apparently.
Oh, I'm too fat for this. I'm already sweating. Oh, with these lights, I'm already fat and sweating.
That's hot.
And then me moving. This is why I don't move. I just...
I just sit there like a lump.
All right, children. We're going to learn about government.
Look how you got southern there.
Well, I'd have to be like Cat Turd. I have to be like him.
That's a person, not an actual like cat turd, like a thing.
Well, have you seen some of his opinions? Pretty shit. Should we just start with the ad that Doug Ford played?
Yeah, let's get into that. And a reminder to anybody watching, there's a link posted. So if you want to come in and join in on the fun, maybe you got some impressions. Maybe you want to tell him not to quit his day job or, you know, talk.
Oh, that's weird. She disconnected.
No, I didn't. Wow.
All right, where's this stupid ad?
I thought took his...
Oh, Doug Ford, where's your dumb ad? Where the fuck did it go? I mean, flip. Where the fornicate did it go? Did I really just lose it?
Oh, you're like the worst. The worst, you know?
Why, do you have it?
No, I did have it. And then I closed it because I thought, you know, you got this.
No, I was playing Bellatro and finding other stuff. Anyone play Bellatro? That game's addicting.
Oh my god.
What?
We've gone off the rails.
Hey, you want to see
gone
me?
off
You
the
want to
rails.
see me? You want to see my impression of Elizabeth May,
I don't even know who that is.
the Green Party leader? I love you guys. I love the Green Party. It reminds me of grass. And there's nothing I love better in this world than grass. My Green Party, like we have the greenest. They're so green. They're so green, guys. They're so green. I love them. They're like red. Red can be love, but also love is anger. Love can be angry. And you know, blue is the loneliest color because no one wants to be blue. But green, like my party, green means life. And we're the life. We're the life in this world. So if you elect me, I'll make your life green. That's Elizabeth May.
Someone please help me. Please.
That's just how she is.
Please help me.
I'm damn good, hey? Unwavering in my abilities. Drink some more, list. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Oh, she's such a train wreck. Oh my god. Did you ever see that video of her?
No, but I found the ad.
Perfect. Well, before we do, hold on. Look, I'll
my
find
God.
Elizabeth May's drunken tirade.
That's a thing.
Oh, it's Elizabeth May. Oh, don't you worry. She was at a speaking engagement. No, not that. Oh, where? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just a screenshot. Where was this? What event was she at? Was she at like their national convention?
I don't know, but let's take a little looky poo at this ad here, okay? Yeah, let's do that.
When someone says, let's impose tariffs on foreign imports, it looks like they're doing the patriotic thing by protecting American products and jobs. And sometimes for a short while it works, but only for a short time. But over the long run, such trade barriers hurt every American worker and consumer. High tariffs inevitably lead to retaliation by foreign countries and the triggering of fierce trade wars. Then the worst happens. Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industries shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs. Throughout the world, there's a growing realization that the way to prosperity for all nations is rejecting protectionist legislation and promoting fair and free competition. America's jobs and growth are at stake.
Can you click the? Okay, so that's the. Can you click the ad? Oh, ball sweat. Can you? You should have clicked the next one. That was the ad, or like his full speech.
I was trying.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining.
Hey Danielle, what's up? What's up, my homie? What's up, cracker?
When someone says, let's impose tariffs on foreign imports.
God, shut up. Jesus. This is so glitchy right now.
See, this is why we don't let women in charge of things. They just
yeah, and if we let men in charge of things, you didn't even have the video.
Yeah, here you go. Suck my dick.
Oh,
Be visiting me here at the White House next week.
sorry.
Who risk America's prosperity for the sake of a short-term appeal to some special interest group who forget that more than 5 million American jobs are directly tied to the foreign export business and additional millions are tied to imports. Well, I've never forgotten those jobs, and on trade issues, by and large, we've done well. Well, I've never forgotten those jobs, and on trade issues, by and large, we've done well. In certain select cases, like the Japanese semiconductors, we've taken steps to stop unfair practices against American products, but we've still maintained our basic long-term commitment to free trade and economic growth. So, with my meeting with Prime Minister Nakasone and the Venice Economic Summit coming up, it's terribly important not to restrict a president's options in such trade dealings with foreign governments. Unfortunately, some in the Congress are trying to do exactly that. I'll keep you informed on this dangerous legislation because it's just another form of protectionism, and I may need your help to stop it. Remember, America's jobs and growth are at stake. Until next week, thanks for listening, and God bless you.
Whoop. They left out a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit of context there, but Doug Ford has said, well, we trimmed it for a 1-minute speech. It's like, well, you seem to leave out some interesting little parts. It's terribly important not to restrict the president's option in such trade deals with foreign governments. Trump isn't saying that tariffs are here to stay. It's a temporary measure. Temporary. So, of course, Cheesecake Ford, with any opportunity to make himself look like an absolute fool, decided to double down. I can't look at that account, unfortunately.
Why are we blocked?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, thank you, JT. Oh, wait, I can still see the account.
I have a completely.
Okay, I'll save it. I'll save it. Hold on. Thank you. Where was it now? Fox News. Fox News got a statement from your orange evil man.
Well, you know, it's a crooked ad. I heard he's airing it. Canada, that's why I put.
Now, I know it says he says he's airing it, but it sounds like he says he's arrogant.
Yeah. Yep.
Crooked ad. I heard he's airing it. Canada, that's why I pulled everything. Canada, they did a crooked ad. They knew it was Ronald Reagan loved tariffs. What they did is really dishonest. And I heard they were pulling the ad. I didn't know they were putting it on a little bit more. They could have pulled it tonight. Well, that's dirty playing, but I can play dirtier than they can, you know. Well, you know.
He's not wrong.
So you heard it. You heard what he said right there, right at the end. They're pulling it Monday, but they're pulling it Monday, Trump. They're pulling it Monday. So we have this this post.
A few more thousand people to watch it.
Yeah, because apparently people need to be taught. So Trump had posted this on Truth. Canada cheated and got caught. They fraudulently took a big buy ad saying Ronald Reagan did not like tariffs, when actually he loved tariffs for our country and its national security. Canada is trying to illegally influence the United States Supreme Court in one of the most important rulings in the history of our country. Canada has long cheated on tariffs, charging our farmers as much as 400%. Now they and other countries can't take advantage of the U.S. any longer. Thank you to the Ronald Reagan Foundation for exposing this fraud. Make America great again. So, yeah, he had said trade talks are done. They're done.
Well, it's funny because you've seen what's it called? Carney had made a comment that, you know, Canada will be willing to go and talk trades once America's ready again. And it's just like, okay, what y'all did dirty. Like, I know it was Doug that did it, but I mean, you're muted, you dumbass.
I hate me. Doug Ford is a liberal. He's liberal. He's teaming up with Gavin Newsom.
Ew. I mean, but that's the thing. It was a dirty. Sorry. Like, if say Carney,
dirty. He made a big dirty in his pants. He made a dirty.
Yes.
That's
say
Canada's news language. How much more can I derail you? Sorry.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so he did dirty. He did that dirty in his pants.
Yeah, they probably are in bed together. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, no. Wait, you don't know about this?
No, but what?
I wish JT was joking. They went off to a cabin together and apparently were reading poetry together.
Oh my God. Carney does look a little. Hey. Oh, now you're dying. Oh my God.
Oh, I got AIDS.
That was dramatic. Oh my God.
I wish I was joking about. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. And he said after their weekend in a cabin together that he's the most brilliant businessman I've ever met. He's so smart.
I bet he gave him a few standing ovations.
You think Doug, like, okay, I'm a fat guy, okay? We do this. Do you think he just like slaps his stomach with Carney on top of him? He's just like, just ride the wave, baby.
Oh my God. Maybe. visual for you.
Just- It's like a waterbed.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Yeah, I agree.
uh,
Also going to join you in that.
Okay, so all right, serious. This is a serious show about serious topics, not Doug Ford and Carney fornicating. All right, so I'll play this. So this was in response into the ad campaign that Doug Ford wasn't going to pull this. Okay.
I heard that the president heard our ad. I'm sure he wasn't too happy, but it's real because it was coming from the best president the country's ever seen, Ronald Reagan. So it is. It's very effective. It's probably one of the best ads I've ever seen, and it's coming from Ronald Reagan's voice, and it's going to be focused on right across the country, but also in Republican-held areas, because what I feel, the Reagan Republicans are going to be fighting with a MAGA group. And let's hope Reagan Republicans. I heard.
It's funny he says that, and it was the Ronald Reagan Foundation that was actually the one that brought it up and complained about it, saying that it was fraudulent. They were literally the ones that pulled that plug. Oh, you're muted. It's like beautiful sound. I could hear you talking from downstairs.
Hold on. So what? Hold on. I'm going to just look up quickly. What was Reaganomics about? Neoliberal economic policies promoted by Ronald Reagan, President of the United States. These policies focused on supply-side economics. Opponents, including some Republicans, characterized them as trickle-down economics. I don't remember Trump talking about that. Okay, or voodoo economics, while Reagan and his advocates, but this isn't what he's talking about. I'm just looking at it. The pillars of Reagan's economic policy included increasing defense spending, slowing the growth of government spending based, reducing the federal income tax based, capital gains tax based, reducing government regulation, and tightening the money supply in order to reduce inflation.
To be fair, everybody should despise fake news.
But listen to those policies. So those are the pillars. Defense spending. Well, Trump just said that he wanted to do the Golden Dome that would encompass Canada as well. Slowing the growth of government spending. I don't know about that one. That one, okay, we could debate that one. Reducing the federal income tax. I mean, isn't he doing that right now with the government kind of shut down? Capital gains tax. He's lowered capital gains tax across the board. Including like CPP or the CPP, whatever. What's their Social Security, whatever, the old people money. Reducing government regulations and tightening the money supply. Is there really anyone that actually liked like Reagan's policies? Do you think that they'd actually have a problem with Trump's policies? Like, do they sound like they're that far off?
No, they don't. I mean, I would feel like if it was someone that had on the Reagan side that had issues, it's kind of weird that they were the ones literally whistleblowing to the president that this ad was out there and it was not accurate.
No,
I feel that his comment that he thinks that the Reagan Republicans or whatever are going to be against the MAGA Republicans, that there's going to be a war or whatever, a dispute. I think that's also a fraudulent.
Is that fried bacon? I smell
accusation.
It's like he's peering into your soul. I'm just like,
are you kidding? He looks dead in the eyes.
I smell bacon. Yeah, so I don't think that there's really that much difference. But so you heard what Trump or what the reporter had said. And again, I don't know why. I don't know why Doug Ford thinks like he's the big talker here. So this is from the BBC. Ontario to stop running anti-tariff adverts that anger Trump. Ontario's Premier Doug Ford has said he will pause his province's anti-tariff advertising campaign in the U.S. after it prompted President Donald Trump to terminate trade talks. Ford, one of Canada's most vocal critics of U.S. levies on Canadian goods, said he made the decision after speaking to Prime Minister Mark Carney after they spent a weekend in the cabin. Adding that the TV spot will be paused on Monday so that trade talks can resume. It will still run over the weekend on U.S. networks, he said, including during the Major League Baseball World Series games. Carney
See,
told
that's why he said Monday.
Yeah.
So it can still play for potentially millions of people.
Yeah, so Carney told reporters earlier on Friday that Canada was prepared to resume trade talks with the U.S. when the Americans are ready. Trump criticized the advert late on Thursday night in a Truth Social post where he called it fake and egregious. He said the trade talks were hereby terminated. The advert, which was sponsored by the Ontario government, quotes former U.S. President, blah, 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 blah. Trump's termination of trade talks came after the Ronald Reagan Foundation, which is charged with preserving Reagan's legacy, released a statement saying that the advert had used selective audio and video to form the president's remarks. It accused the advert of misrepresenting Reagan's address and said the Ontario government had not sought permission to use it. So this has nothing to do with Trump. These people keep tagging this crap on him. And if you're going to be honest, as you said earlier, it was the Ronald Reagan Foundation that actually made this public statement. In fact, I can pull it up. It won't take me long to find it, but I know that they had made a lengthy post about it. Maybe I'll just grab it. Ronald Reagan.
While you're looking for that, get out of here. No. This is what I was talking about. That was Carney's response.
Look, for months we have stressed the importance of distinguishing things we can control and things we can't control. We can't control the trade policy of the United States. We recognize that policy has fundamentally changed from the policy in the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. And it's a situation where the United States has tariffs against every one of their trading partners to different degrees. And it's in that context that our officials, my colleagues, have been working with their American colleagues on detailed, constructive negotiations, discussions on specific transactions, specific sectors, steel, aluminum, and energy. And a lot of progress has been made. And we stand ready to pick up on that progress and build on that progress when the Americans are ready to have those discussions, because it will be for the benefit of workers in the United States, workers in Canada, and families in both of our countries. Now, what we can control, absolutely, is how we build here at home. And that's the focus of Budget 2025, generational investment.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. But like, as he's saying that, cute, as he's saying that, you know, the Canadians are willing to pick up once the Americans are ready. Well, when you keep antagonizing them and doing like fraudulent things against them, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think people are going to be willing to be like, okay, let's talk now? Like, how many times has this happened already? This isn't the first time.
We don't hold the cards. Let me go all black. Let me, hey, she. Hold on, I gotta get my black woman voice. Yeah, we don't hold the cards, son. We don't hold the cards.
That was horrible.
I don't know how black people talk. We don't hold the cards in this trade negotiation. Like, that's the thing. Okay, so I have the post from the Ronald Reagan Foundation. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute learned that the government of Ontario, Canada, created an ad campaign using selective audio and video of President Ronald Reagan delivering his radio address to the nation on free and fair trade, dated April 25th, 1987. The ad misrepresents the presidential radio address, and the government of Ontario did not seek nor receive permission to use and edit the remarks. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute is reviewing its legal options in this matter. We encourage you to watch President Reagan's unedited video on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. So case in point. They're literally the ones that were like, what are you guys doing?
But isn't this the epitome? So if let's say these trade talks are before the Supreme Court, is Canada and is Doug Ford and Ontario, the Ontario government, are they not themselves engaging in foreign influence, foreign interference in the United States?
I would say so. But I guess it's easier to point fingers than to actually take any sort of accountability. I don't know. It just, it's really frustrating to me because you'll see like Doug Ford's stupid comment that he made. And I can just literally see so many liberals being like, yeah, now they're going to fight against each other. You know, and it's like, guys, if you actually just take a step back and look at the facts here, like it makes Doug Ford look so stupid.
He looks like, honestly, he looks like he looks like a traitor. And I mean a traitor to his party. He doesn't look like a conservative. The only thing that he's ever said that he sounds like a conservative is after his vehicle was broken into after the rash of break-ins, where he said, "This is bad. We need to stop it." It wasn't until he was personally targeted in a car theft where he suddenly went, maybe we should do something about this.
Well, of course, it's always that way for one. Two, is he technically a conservative?
Yeah.
Stop.
I know.
No.
He is a Sino. He is 100% a Sino.
No.
He is. No, he's a Sino.
I don't know what that is.
Conservative in name only.
Okay.
No, everything you see he does. He chums up with like Chrysler Freeland. He chums up with the liberals. He torched Pierre. He backstabbed Pierre in Pierre's election. So no, he is looking out for number one. Him. He's not looking out for, whether it's party interest or what his constituents want or whatever. I think he is a liberal. I've said time and time again, dude, just change parties already. Just change parties.
Yeah, I think you definitely should.
You're in lockstep with the liberals on every single issue. In a lockstep. And now that's very different than when I say, like, if Carney's going to the United States for trade deals, I want him to do well. I'm not so stupid that I would, cut off my nose to spite my face. I would look at, hey, I hope Carney can get these trade deals done. I really do. I want him to succeed, because if he succeeds in these trade talks, Canada can succeed. But every single time he either fails with these trade negotiations or, in his own personal interest, his stock portfolio increases while everyone in Canada's stock portfolio seems to crumble.
Well, see, and the thing is, the last time that he was there, like the way that it had ended, like Trump, it sounded promising that there was going to be something coming up. There's something in the works. And then Doug goes and does something like this. It's like, really? Good job. Clearly, you do not want Canada to succeed in the slightest.
Well, and I think JT had brought up an interesting point that, like, Doug will say, because Doug's the, he's the egotistical, like, he's pig-headed, where he will say things where Carney has to take more of a diplomatic approach. Doug is kind of known for being brash and kind of unthinking. I know, in some of in his policy position or how he tries to act. He tries to act like the tough guy when it's like when you see a big bully, but they're actually like their pants are down around their ankles, and you see they wear like Hello Kitty fucking underwear. Like that. That's how I view Doug Ford.
That's hot.
He acts tough, but he's actually he's not intimidating. That's the thing. He's not intimidating. He doesn't come off as a serious person. So, yeah, so these things are going to continue, as I said, through the weekend, until Monday. And it just seems, I think everyone wants to see a victory here, wants to see Canada succeed, wants to see, something good come of this, because like this process, even if we do decouple from the United States, this is going to take well over a decade to reestablish any type of trade deals, any type of anything comparable. But Canada is pushing all this EV environmentalism, all these DEI type of policies. And, you see countries like China, like there are liberals now advocating that Canada should like go in bed with China. And where have these people gone? Where have these people gone? We do not share an ounce of culture with China. An ounce of culture. Here's Elizabeth May being a drunk ass. Thank you, JT.
Deranged and not, there is no sequitur. This is a non sequitur. Do you guys ever wake up with old theme songs from former black and white TV shows that you never thought your kids would ever see, and they're running through your head? Like every now and then I wake up thinking about, Lisa, you've got to wait.
Yeah.
Lisa, I wake up thinking about
Yep.
a horse is a
now.
horse, of course. This morning I wake up thinking this. Why am I thinking this? Do you guys wonder? Liz, hang on.
Oh my God.
Wait, you know what?
She's like,
You
no,
guys
no,
remember this
don't
theme
know.
song? Welcome back. Who knew Cotter was spelled K-H-A-D-R? Welcome back, Omar Cotter. It matters
Oh my
to say
God.
it. Welcome back, Omar Cotter. You're home. Does it strike you as unusual?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
There's a lot unusual about your speech, Liz, but we're going to take
Omar Cotter,
I
you got more
wish-
class than the whole fucking cabinet. Thank you.
Woo! I wish I could have heard that whole speech, because obviously that was at the end of her derailment. That's fantastic. I love
So
it.
remember, Omar Cotter was the Al Qaeda terrorist who blew up American soldiers and came back to Canada and got a $30 million payout.
No.
That's who she's cheering for.
Oh my God. Wow. God, they should have pulled her off a lot sooner than that. Wow. Did she lose her job? Probably not.
It's Elizabeth May. She's still the leader of the NDP or Green Party. Sorry.
Oh my God.
At the age of 15, was detained by the United States at Guantanamo Bay for 10 years, during which he pled guilty to the murder of a U.S. Army Sergeant, First Class Christopher Spear,
He was
and
15?
other charges. Yeah, well, they said that he was radicalized by his father. He later appealed his conviction, claiming that he falsely pleaded guilty so that he could return to Canada, where he remained in custody for 3 additional years. Carter sued the Canadian government for infringing his rights under the Charter of Rights and Freedom. This lawsuit was settled in 2017 with a $10 million payout and apology from the federal government. Born in Canada, Carter was taken to Afghanistan by his father, who was affiliated with Al Qaeda and other terrorist organizations. In July of 2002, at age 15, Carter was severely wounded during a fight between U.S. soldiers and Taliban fighters in the village of Abadabad. Carter alleged he had thrown the grenade that killed Spear after he was captured and detained at the Bagram airfield. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, she's... Oh my
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? She's a good woman. I love my wife. I love her to death.
Oh, me? What do you mean? Why is this coming to me?
I assume Todd was shitting on you.
Why would you think that? She's co-leader of the Greensway to haul the wood.
Wait to haul the wood, Tyler.
Wait. I'm very confused all of a sudden.
You know what? Now that I've read it a little bit more, Todd, are you a little Elizabeth May today? Are we all a little bit Elizabeth May? Oh my dear.
Tyler, he is catty today. 100%.
I know. I'm sorry.
100%.
You should have tuned in earlier when I was doing impressions. They were pretty damn good.
No, they weren't. Some of your impressions are good.
All right.
Most of those were not.
So yeah, I think this ultimately all this Ontario ad stuff. I think it's just going to be another punch in the dick for Canada, another failure.
Yep.
I agree, JT. I know. I've thought that too. Is this the big game? So JT said, or is he decoupling to destroy Canada so we have no choice but to join the US? I think that's an inevitability.
Doing a really good job of that, that's for sure.
Well, and this is the thing. When you have like a fat guy like me and I'm fighting someone, all I have to do is just lay on top of you and eventually you can't. I win. I win by gravity. Win by gravity, baby.
Just lying, just go dead weight.
So, the US doesn't have to do much. And I figure if we are going to do this, like if this is the ultimate end goal, okay, then just pull the trigger. Canada has been infiltrated by China. We need the United States help. Well, there's nothing that we can do. They've done this. They've spill the beans and like, hey, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it is the long plate in order to save face that, hey, we tried these trade negotiations where our dollar is crumbling. I've tried my best. I've tried to do as much as possible in order to try and right this ship, but I can't. I've tried. You see the policies, you see the trade negotiations going on, and we're just getting hammered. We can no longer sustain this. So, I've signed, the Order of Canada, our parliament, the provinces have signed a majority that Canada will become a satellite state or something, will become a territory of the United States. Maybe that's the ultimate end goal.
I mean, to be fair, if they were actually against it, they wouldn't be pulling this stupid stuff they are. I'm just saying.
But I think that they're in a bit of a conundrum, unless there is just like the diehards, because the liberals are all Canada elbows up. Canada would protect democracy, unless you're like Laura Babcock, where she's like, I defend democracy. It's like, what's democracy? What does that mean?
Chicken wings. I don't know.
Don't tell me what that is. So I think that's the conundrum that the liberals fall into, is that they've been so like rah anti-America for so, well, I don't even want to say for so long. But I think that because that's been the sentiment of the Liberal Party, is that we're not Americans, we're not America. You've kind of courted the wrong side of the political spectrum here. That's what I think. I think that's what Carney's trying to navigate. Trump and Carney, they know each other. They know each other quite well.
I know.
They've done trade deals. They've done trade deals together. Business deals, not trade deals, but business deals together.
Well, yeah, he's a freaking banker. Doesn't surprise me.
Oh, his company, whatever, Brookfield, Berkshire, whatever, not Brookfield. They're one of the largest asset management companies in the world. And before Carney got in, he moved all of their offices and everything to the United States. Well, why would you do that if you believed in Canada so much? There, you want an impression of The Rock? Dude, smell what my rock is cooking, or whatever.
Okay, well, The Rock doesn't sound retarded.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. God.
So, all right, let us shift from that. So, yeah, we are doing a call in. You know, if you guys want to call in, you got an opinion, you want to compliment me on my Elizabeth May impression and Sean Connery and all the other ones.
Or you think you can do it better.
I removed myself. I didn't mean to.
Dumbass. And also to anybody who is new here, this is a live show every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central and every Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. I said that right. And every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. Today we are doing things differently. So I've been posting the StreamYard link that'll literally bring you into the studio with us and pull you up on the screen. And then you can say what you want to say. Have a conversation with us. Otherwise, thank you for watching and feed the plant.
Missy.
Oh my God. Sometimes when there's just silence. Do you know what I mean? Oh God.
Silence is golden. No, I dropped a beer can on the ground and now it's all looks like Elizabeth May's face. It's all dented.
Well, at least it was closed. So thank you for that, because that would have been alcohol abuse if you would have wasted it.
Hey, what do you call nuts on a wall?
Hanging nuts?
Hanging nuts? Walnuts.
That makes more sense.
What do you call nuts on a chest?
Nuts on a chest. Titties?
Chestnuts.
Oh God, I'm failing at this badly.
What do you call nuts on a chin?
Chin nuts.
Dick in the mouth.
Oh geez.
All right, let's.
Thought I was seeing a pattern here. Oh my God.
So, all right, so this is from the Economic Times.
The Good Time.
And him. Well, Alberta's been invaded by fat of the land Americans since 1974. Choose their help to fight the what the fuck is a Nepmin of Ottawa First? The government is negligent of farming out the industry for passive income. I don't know what that means. I'm too dumb for that. Or maybe it's you, not me. Alberta's been invaded by fat of the land America. What the fuck is a fat of the land? Since 1974. Chose their help to fight the Nepmen of Ottawa First. So are you meaning like Alberta is kind of like sided with the US with regards to this? But while that's going on, let's check this out. So this is from the Economic Times. Swedish court allows refugee who was convicted of loving too much a teenager to stay in Sweden. The reason behind the decision will leave you shocked, like Hassan's dog. An Eurasian refugee who was convicted of loving a child too much, a then 16-year-old girl, was allowed to stay in Sweden after a Swedish court ruled he would not be deported after serving his sentence due to the duration of the incident. The incident reportedly took place on September 1st of 2024 when an 18-year-old Yazed Mohammed allegedly sexually assaulted the teenager while she was walking home from her shift at McDonald's after missing the bus. According to
She was not loving it. Sorry.
What the fuck? According to La Derecha Diario, the outlet further claimed that the victim's family immediately reported the incident. Oh, okay, gotcha. what did the court say? While delivering a ruling in the case, the court stated loving too much
The R word.
is in many cases considered an exceptionally serious offense that could justify the deportation of a refugee.
And
However,
should.
like default, just
Yeah, exactly.
however, each case must be evaluated individually. Given the
No.
nature and duration of the incident, the
No.
court considers that it doesn't constitute an exceptionally serious crime that warrants deportation.
I'm sorry. If you decide to stick your D in someone without their permission, I don't care if it's 5 seconds. Goodbye. You're gone. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard because of the duration. It doesn't warrant him being deported. That's a little too severe for the crime. I feel. Are you serious? No means no. No means no. I did not give you permission to put your D anywhere near me. And if it enters inside me, even for a second, goodbye. You are gone. Why are you still here?
This is
This
okay.
Is in Canada?
No, this is in Sweden, but you think this stuff happens here all the time too. I
That's
shouldn't say all the time, but we've had instances where similar things have happened. People have committed serious crimes here, and the government goes, but they don't know better. Okay.
But we do. Goodbye.
I know. So like what? Because we do, we're supposed to tolerate it. It's like, well, just because they're dumb Indians. Like this is what the government's saying. The government is saying these people are too dumb. They don't know right from wrong. But you do. It's a Gulag Archipelago. It's literally the Gulag Archipelago. The criminals don't know any better, but you're smart enough to know that. They don't know what they do. The criminals don't know that stealing is bad because they grew up stealing. So, because your child doesn't know that sticking a fork in a light socket is bad, you can't really tell them not to. They don't know better. They infantilize these people. You know, like this. This is the type of stuff that goes on. This is the type of thing where people go. Like when you see the riots going on in Ireland, you see them going on in the UK that people are saying, we've had enough. We're done with this. We've had enough. And the government goes, well, how about you get this app on your phone so that we can stop them? It's like, how about you just get them out? You know who they are. They have to sign government documents, allegedly, once they enter into the country. So you know who these people are. In fact, you place them. It's not like they walk into a fucking Cabela's and it's like, well, where should I go first? It's not like they walk into a Buc-ee's and they're just inundated with the awe that is Buc-ee's and you can't find them. I mean, like they literally put these people, they tell them where to go, and this is an immigration policy that happens within Canada. They want to spread them out because they don't want to. Well, in some places they don't want to have enclaves, but after a couple of years, they just go back. You know, they go into their enclaves, or they just create enclaves in where they are.
Well, see, and that's one thing that Trump had said too when he was talking about. I think it was Venezuela. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I think when he was talking in regards to Venezuela about how they've been sending them their criminals, like all the criminals they've been sending to America. And the thing is, like, that is something that happens in Canada all the time. And it's a proven thing that they are not sending the good ones. They're sending the ones that they do not want. And so for him making statements as he is, like, okay, well, to me, that's a crime. That is a crime. They're just the country's decided, we don't want to deal with you anymore, so you can have them. So how about you can take them back?
Well, yeah, and okay, I've said a million times, I have no problem with I shouldn't say no problem, but if someone is seeking refuge from religious persecution or, you know, whether it is their sexual orientation, immutable characteristics, the genocide that happened in Rwanda, or all of these other places where you see an ethnic cleansing taking place. I have no problem with those people trying to seek refuge outside of their home nation. No problem with that. I have a problem when these people come in illegally, just cross a border, just get flown in because our government just says, okay. Well, no, that's very different.
Come on in.
Yeah,
Welcome.
come. We have some pakram or whatever they eat.
Welcome
I
to
don't know.
India. I mean China. I mean Canada.
No, it wouldn't be China. China kicks these people out. They either turn them into slaves or they kick them out.
Well, okay, so sorry, I'll let you finish. Just kidding. Wow. Hurry up and finish before my ADHD makes me forget what I'm going to say.
Yeah, so I have no problem with someone that's trying to seek asylum from persecution, but it's supposed to be the next safe harbor. This is time and time again we are shown this. And so I have a big problem when someone is invited as a guest. You are a guest here. Fuck, I was not talking with, but I was listening to Myron Gaines, and he was saying the same thing. He's like, yeah, I'm Muslim. Here are my beliefs, but I am a guest here. This is not my home. This is not my country. I live here, but I have to play by their rules. That's a good Muslim. That's one that's willing to, really hey, I am a guest here. This is, yes, even though he is a Muslim.
Yeah, that's what you should do. If depending on what religion or non-religion I am, if I were going to go to India, I'm sorry, I have to assimilate. Like, I wouldn't go there and start demanding them do this and do that. And like, because I mean, let's be fair, we'd be thrown off a roof, or something, or murdered, or I mean, life ended. Oh God. Anyway, but that's just the way it is there. But here people think, well, we're too tolerant. They say that we're intolerant, and yet we're literally, Canada and America are like the most tolerant freaking nations everywhere. But which is how they're able to do what they're doing. But anyway, before I forget what I was going to say. So Todd had mentioned earlier about the Greyhound guy. I'm going to assume that you're talking about the Greyhound incident that happened in Manitoba.
Yeah,
just close to our home. Yeah. And it's actually a really good point. I don't know. Was this guy a Canadian citizen, or is he not from here? That I don't know. Do you?
No, as far as I know, that Lee guy, he was Canadian.
I thought so, but I'm not sure. But if not, then that would definitely be one of those situations where I'd be like, bye. But I mean, okay. So where I'm struggling with here is because the mental illness that he had, right? I don't know if where he's from is if they have the proper care to deal with mental illnesses where they're from. So part of me has that kind of compassion part where it's like, well, we should help him. But at the same time, goodbye. Like if you weren't, if you
that
kid would have still been alive. Go.
Yeah, but if you come from someplace, like how many countries genuinely think that assaulting women is okay? Like a genuine question. I don't know. How many countries? Well, what's lots? 2? One? Is one too many?
One is too many. One is too many.
So, but if you are trying to seek asylum in another nation, and there's this Muslim debater guy, he's like the Muslim Lantern or some shit, where he's like, he was asked why come to America if you're Muslim? Why don't you live in another country? He says, well, I can't convert people in a Muslim nation. I have to go to a Christian nation and convert them. So kind of calls a little bit into question. A Chinese expat is an expatriate. So when someone leaves a country.
Oh. I knew that.
Yeah, so like if we left Canada and went to the United States or whatever, we would be considered an expat. So he is a Chinese, like a former Chinese citizen.
Okay.
Or I shouldn't even say citizen, but just like
But from how long ago?
Yeah, that I don't know. I just know that
Was
the
he a
guy
little
was
little itty bitty when he came here?
well. So even like I can't play
Mhm.
Myron Gaines's I can't play his clip, but so he said Myron Gaines had said so I grew up Muslim and think this is ridiculous. This is not a Muslim country. If you want to hear that I'd had 5 times a day, go live in a Muslim country. All the Gulf states are clean, safe, wealthy, and love American citizens. Move there. This is incredibly rude and unfair to all the non-Muslims of Dearborn. And that was in response to this.
I hope people don't have babies trying to sleep.
That's all. That's enough. I remember seeing Stan Price. I think he goes by like Maximus or Stanimus. He's an ex military guy, and he was in Afghanistan, and he said when you heard that was like the dinner bell. It's like you knew, okay, here we go. Once this song is done, that's when the fighting starts.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So, off topic though. Yeah. Todd had mentioned Manitoba, call WAB about air balloons and RVs for school science groups.
RCs.
Oh. What about it?
Joke.
Yeah. I didn't vote for that thing.
Joke. The guy is literally a communist. I could pull it up. I could pull up the Manitoba NDP website. People had no idea. Even our friends that we talked to, asked them about let's see, is it in their constitution? No, it wasn't there. Yeah, right here. The NDP are communists, and the thing is, people don't understand this. So this is from the Manitoba NDP, the WAB. Yo, WAB canoe.
Fix your screen.
There we go. Our society must change from one based on competition to one based on cooperation. End of capitalism. That's where the NDP are going. Not on competition, but on compassion or cooperation. We wish to create a society where individuals give according to their abilities and receive according to their needs. That is literally a Marxist talking point, literally from Karl Marx. We believe present human endeavor must become environmentally sound to ensure that future generations may have access to an abundant, diverse biosphere. So there you go. You have any questions of the NDP and their position? They are literally communist.
Facts.
See, air balloons is a key tech for the future. Air balloons? We're not in like the 1700s, dude. We got all like this super cool technology now.
Yeah, but like in what context? Like, what would air balloons be used for in key tech for the future? Like
bombing children overseas.
I mean, that was a very slow thing. It's like, okay, we're gonna take off and we'll be there in a month or so. They'll never know.
But I do care about communism because I love, or I shouldn't say I love the idea, but no, I think each person, airships, they died. Did you forget about the Hindenburg? That thing went up in flames.
Oh, what was the chrysalids again?
I can't remember. I know he brought it up before.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like an episode or two, and you looked it up for me.
Chrysalids. I keep thinking that's like a thing from that book, yeah. Right, the everything in the middle thing. That's right. No, I have a big problem with communism. I don't like the idea of a command economy where a person's individuality is stripped and only as far as they are useful to the state. I hate it. I hate that idea. I don't like that people are unable to choose their passion, to choose their own destiny. You sink or swim. You either take the risk, and that is why I love the idea of capitalism. You take the risk, it's a gamble. Your idea might be the best thing that revolutionizes the world. And you should be compensated justly for that. If you're the best at it, you should be compensated justly for it. And if there's a market for it, people will pay for it.
I will say that I do strongly agree with the second part of his comment that he cares more about kids getting opportunities to learn to protect themselves 1,000%. I
would love that.
I think the things that they teach in school nowadays, and even when I grew up in school, is bull. Like, there's so many things that they should have been teaching us and what we were being taught. I don't use any of that shit. Nothing. I didn't learn about taxes, about saving money, about how to defend yourself, how to live in the wild, how to live off the land. Like, these are things that kids should be learning, not, I don't know, whatever gender ideology or bullshit they have now.
No, I think that it's a terrible thing. Natives would love it. All kids would what? Natives would love it. All kids would, and it's a team building thing. No, I get in the altruistic sense. Like, hey, if we were just loaded with abundance, and I'm not saying we aren't, we throw away more food than we actually consume. But we also have regulations that prevent farmers from actually feeding the world, doing their fucking job.
That makes me so angry. That they're literally forced to either terminate animals or terminate or destroy product. I remember my sister telling me, my sister works on a hog farm. And I remember her telling me about some local guy out where she had lived. And during the COVID times, and I mean, this is a practice that is a normal practice, but in this particular time during the COVID times, he was told that he needed to destroy a bunch of his potatoes because, well, he's made too much now.
Yeah,
you have a cap out. There's a cap out, and now you can't make any more. So you need to destroy it. And instead of him actually going and destroying it, he went into town, opened up the thing, and just said free. And literally let people come and grab and was feeding people. Like, yeah,
it's not like he could even charge like, $5. It's like, I have too much. So, I don't know what else to do with it, but you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even sell it.
Well, not even just the sell. Like, to me, that would make more sense, was just to let them, who cares if they have an abundant amount or not? Like, sorry, I feel like our food prices going down because we have an abundant amount of food is not a bad thing. And a farmer being able to make a living and make some extra money, don't think that's a bad thing either. But even him,
no, they should make all the money.
They should. But even him going and giving it away for free, he would get in shit for that. Like, that is something he was not allowed to do. It was supposed to be destroyed. Like, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Even back in the day, thinking about when I used to work in retail, there were certain things, whether a box was damaged, whatever, it could be a perfectly good product, but one little thing is off on it. We had to write it off and it had to go in the garbage. And I remember asking back in the day, like, well, can I just take this? And they're like, no, it has to go in the garbage, because then we get to get compensated for it or whatever. It's a write-off.
Put a claim in for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's ridiculous. Like, this is perfectly good product that people could be using. This is perfectly good food that an animal could be eating. Just the bag is a little ripped. Like, we accidentally
or
ripped it.
A can is dented.
Dented. Yeah.
Not
Like, it was
breached.
so
It hasn't been
stupid.
breached. It's just it's dented. Or the container, like the box of, I don't know, whatever, box of crackers, it has a tear in it. People won't go for that, but they'll go for the sealed one. Even though the plastic that the crackers or whatever are contained in is totally fine, but because the box isn't pristine, yes, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild.
I personally don't go by that. If everything looks kosher, like the inside hasn't been touched and stuff like that, I don't care.
The clearance
Personally.
bin? Are you kidding me?
Right? Oh, hook me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh, this box has a tear in it. Oh, but everything inside is totally fine. Yeah. All right, I'll take 50% off.
But see, and that's the thing too, though, is that in some stores, yeah, you do have a clearance bin, but in other places you don't. At the pet store that I had worked at, they didn't have a clearance bin. So literally everything went in the trash. And when they told me that literally like this stuff is just gone, I'm like, this is ridiculous. And I'm going to incriminate myself here. I don't care. It's been like freaking over 20 years. But you better believe I was freaking dumpster diving after everyone was gone that night, loading up my freaking car with dog food for my sister. From like, it was so dented cans and stuff like that. My very first fish tank was from that dumpster. There was nothing wrong with it, just the box was ruined.
Well, yeah, and I understand on like the grocery
So
side.
dumb.
Like, remember there was that story of like it was a kid. He was worked at like HEB or some crap or Kroger's. I think it was Kroger's, where during his lunch break, if there was food in the garbage, you know, if it was like a Lunchables or something that was marked to get tossed, he just took it out and he ate it. And but what the company did, instead of like helping the guy, they waited until the dollar value was so high that they ended up charging him criminally. I think we shared this story. And so
I don't remember.
And so instead of just like, hey, there's a reason why. Like, it's not like he's stealing it. He's not stealing the oil of Olay. He's not stealing blocks of cheese. He's not stealing, you know, T-bone steaks. He's taking like a Lunchables. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
But
so like
still, if it's in the garbage, even if it was a freaking T-bone steak, even if it was a freaking thing of caviar, it's in the garbage. It makes no sense to me. You're literally you wrote it off, you put it in the garbage, you did your thing. So you're gonna charge somebody for jumping into a dumpster and taking something that you've literally already written off. Why are you that miserable? Like, I think the corporations, because of these rules, the amount of waste that goes on is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe someone really wanted a fish tank, but they couldn't afford the $120 to buy the whole thing. But you're writing this off, so oops. So why would it be a bad thing to put it on a clearance bin, still get some money out of it? And
but then you can't write it off. That's the thing.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, but then you can't write it off. So then the company doesn't get as much money as that they should be getting.
Yeah, so I have a synopsis here.
This world.
A Kroger employee was arrested after allegedly stealing food from a trash bin, which sparked community support after details emerged about the individual's circumstances. The incident involved a disabled teenager who was arrested for taking food marked for disposal from a Kroger store. It was later revealed that the store manager had observed the teen removing food from the trash for 3 months, but did not inform him the policy or inquire about his situation at home. Lack of intervention led to widespread community support for the teen after the arrest video went viral. So it's stuff like that. It's not like the guy was trying to get rich. He's just, hey, I work here, but whatever my circumstance is, I can't afford food. And, you know, I'm taking, you know, a salad that's destined for the garbage bin. Like it's already been marked. It's thrown in the trash.
Right.
It's like, okay, I would think if I was a manager or someone in that position, I would either, as a manager, go to the owner of the store and say, hey, Kim's kind of, I've noticed she's been taking food out of the garbage. Can we maybe do something to help her? Something like that. I would love, I'm sure if that story came out, like somehow that story got leaked, Kroger would have been like, oh my God, that's awesome. Maybe they have like a food drive or something for, people in low income areas or something. They could have turned this story into a positive, but this manager thinking he's like, fucking super cop makes a criminal out of someone that's just, hey, I can't afford food.
Hungry. Right.
Yeah.
And you think with the company too, like this wasn't just some rando. This is literally their employee. Like I feel like it is the responsibility or the duty, I don't know, whatever, of your manager, your employer, if they get wind of something, to maybe see if their employee's okay. See if they can help them. I mean, they're the ones busting their butt off for you, and you can't even take a couple minutes out of your day to be like, are you okay? I've kind of noticed this. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Gesundheit. People suck. They just really do.
Yeah, I have the story pulled up here. Yeah. So what was he taking? Yeah, the total amount of food eaten was in 3 months. Okay, put that in perspective. 3 months, what he ate was a little more than $100. Here, I'll share it here. The store then called the local police department and had the teen arrested for theft. In addition to the manager's decision not to inform the child, he was an adult, that he was doing something wrong. Many people are confused about how he charged with stealing food that was essentially in the trash. Sorry. The strange scenario is something that other retailers have also questioned in their comments of the now viral video. There is also a consistent questioning of why the adults in the situation didn't inquire if the child in need or attempt to offer support or local resources. There we go. Some people even calling for a boycott of the grocery store chain after the incident, with one person saying, sounds like a good idea to boycott Major. Sorry, Major? I don't know. I don't shop there. I don't know what that is. I would never shop or give any affiliated company another dime. One person can't figure out the math that equates to the boy stealing, writing, if it was trash that no longer has value to the store, he ate $0 worth, yada, yada, yada.
Right? Exactly. Oh my God. And how embarrassing for this kid. Like, honestly. Like, I feel bad for the kid.
Okay, so I have a Sharpie and a box cutter in this pocket. All I have in this pocket is my phone and my earbuds, and then in my back pocket I have my wallet.
Go ahead and stand up for me.
Okay.
All right, just go ahead and put your hands on the wall for me. I'm just gonna take everything out. We'll get it with you.
They waited until 3 months to contact law enforcement, as we said. Yeah, to ensure the total would be enough for an arrest.
Oh my God.
All this stuff yours? Like the box cutter, that's not my property or anything?
James was treated and arrested as if he committed a violent crime rather than even thrown out fruit cups. It's not like the dude was yanking fucking Pillsbury, whatever they're called, pizza pockets or hot pockets,
bags of chips or whatever, like literally fruit cups.
A fruit cup. No.
Oh my God. I can't even. So, yeah, and this guy, Todd here, says he goes to Dollarama and he sees folks just grab handfuls of stuff, walk out the door. So I can see a world where it's Costco's only. Well, 100%. But, and then he says that he's the sucker who pays. I'm a sucker who pays too. I see lots of people shoplifting when I go to Dollarama. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And especially, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Say the
demographic. Maybe the demographic. Maybe it's a little.
David Holfer. Not literally the actual name. But yeah, Hutterites, sorry guys. You're not watching this anyway. You don't watch. They're bad. They're bad with that. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Sorry.
Those people.
Facts.
Yeah. No,
I see it. I've seen it.
You know, yeah, there's some of but no, it's actually it's a lot of there's a lot of whites, you know, a lot of white tea people.
Inbreeders.
Well, and Amazon, so you remember Amazon has like those like employee list stores. They basically just have someone that just like stocks the shelves, like that's really it. They don't have any cashiers. It's all like you just walk in with your Amazon account, you grab your groceries and walk out.
I've heard about that. I've never actually been to one, but I've heard about them. Yes.
So their reason, like they have, I think they have more theft than other stores, but their justification is that even with all the theft that goes on there, people don't steal enough. So it's actually cheaper that they have no employees because most people pay, like 99% of people pay there. But the 1% that just walk in, grab whatever they want and walk out, you know, without like charging their Amazon, whatever account or, you know, just steal. It more than makes up because if you have to hire an employee, say what, I don't know, what's a cashier go for 35,000, let's say a year. You have to have what, 3-4 of them. So it's like $120,000 a year. How many people are going to? Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. So think of your typical grocery store where you have like 8 lanes that are open and maybe like 4 or 5, maybe on Saturday or something, all 8 lanes are open. Well, have none of that and all the theft could, like, there's not enough product in the store to even match that dollar value. So
the funny thing is like almost every Dollarama I go into has security lately.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, look at how we have to deal with freaking like the liquor store. They treat you like a criminal. You have to walk in like you're walking into the soup Nazi kitchen.
You know, it's super annoying. I hate it. Like you got to go in there, show your ID, then they got to check it, they got to scan it. Yeah. Can you take your glasses off? Can you go like, you know, make sure it's you? Okay. Pose for me. Okay, you're good. You can go in. Like it's super annoying. And you're only allowed one person in the doorway at a time because it's locked. They have the power, they unlock it. And then if someone follows you, no. Back outside, sir. Back outside. But we're together. Back outside. Okay.
I lost my shit on that place.
I know. And the funny thing is, so we went to one. They were trying to ID. He didn't have ID with him, which whatever. And they wouldn't let him in. He literally just went off on them. And I'm like standing on my, this is awkward. So then he has to leave. And the entire time I was in that flipping store, they followed me. They followed me the whole time I'm in there.
The fat white girl.
Yeah, I got this. Don't worry. I got so much freaking room in my shit. Like, you have no idea. What are you going to do? Stop me?
You're touching my boobs.
Yeah. You can't prove nothing. You don't see it. My fat dissolves it.
Well, but no, I hate the.
It's dumb. I mean, I understand why.
Like a child.
Yes, but I mean, I get why liquor stores in Winnipeg are really bad at getting robbed. Or not robbed, theft. So I get it. I understand why they have these things in place and why they had to start doing it, because there were too many people that were coming in and stealing. Like there was like, I remember news article and whatever after article about all these thefts that were happening before this got implemented. So I mean, I get it, but yeah, it is a pain in the D.
Maybe you know what? Can we go back to racial profiling? Can we go back to that?
Yeah, but then the thing is, but what if I mean, like I said, a lot of the people that are really bad with store theft, not necessarily alcohol theft, but store theft, is not only the certain community people would think, it's also Hutterite community.
A little bit.
I clearly look like a Hutterite, so
Well,
I can get
yeah,
it.
you actually do.
I don't.
Yo, you wanna see this? So I talked about this. So this happened October. Yeah, yesterday. This was yesterday night, I believe. Leftists have now attacked a Coast Guard installation base, a base. So I'll play.
I'm sorry. Is this in response to Trump bombing drug smugglers coming in?
Who knows?
Is that what this is in response to?
It could be that they woke up and it's the revolution. Whatever it needs to be. So
it's fair. It's fair.
All right, we'll play this.
Does the front of that thing say "fuck you"? What is even happening? Why is that person screaming all retarded?
Did you hear what he was yelling?
No, I just heard ah. That's all I heard. I literally only hear oh.
He's saying, "I got hit. I got hit."
Oh, like one of the guards or the person in the van.
Someone got shot, and there is a video of it.
Oh,
this video's nuts.
Yeah. So well, I guess this is from Eric Trump. So take it as you will. Coast Guard confrontation turns violent. Protester tried to storm the base with a U-Haul after calling officers Nazis.
Oh my God. I wonder, U-Haul. I wonder if it was a person who
Around
came to
1
America
a.m.
that had to leave.
Oh, what? Likely leftist terrorist attack in California. A U-Haul tried to ram into Coast Guard Island. Security opened fire. Driver shot and detained. FBI now leading the probe. He's alive under mental health watch and no motive released yet. Okay. Breaking leftist agitators harassed the Coast Guard, calling them Nazis for defending their base, then returned last night and tried to ram a U-Haul through the gate. When they attempted to breach the installation, the Coast Guard was forced to open fire to stop the threat. This wasn't a protest. This is from Donnie Cope. I don't know who that is. It was an attempted attack on a federal facility. These people tried to use a vehicle as a weapon. He says, if you come to our bases to intimidate, blockade, or ram gates with trucks, you're not a protester, you're a terrorist. I don't know who Donnie Cope is. Conservative libertarian that loves Yeshua, a servant of God, church deacon. Okay. Shit is getting wild. Absolutely wild.
People have lost their ever-living minds. I don't know. It literally seems no matter where I turn, whether it's Canada, the United States, people have gone bloody mad. Okay, let's not even bring in the UK people because they have definitely lost it. But what the heck? What's happening?
Well,
what did I
is
just
this this was from Real America's Voice.
Of F around and find out. You're going to mess with somebody and run a truck at agents, which could easily kill them. They're more than within their rights to open fire on that truck.
Absolutely. You know, honestly, I'm amazed that they haven't opened fire before already. I've seen.
Wait, that guy's Mexican?
Sounds it.
Why? It's like a Mexican with a southern accent. Oh, it's so weird.
Numerous videos out there. Hats off to board.
Yeehaw!
Of course.
Arriba.
All right. Yeah, so there was footage of one individual had been shot.
Was it a guard? Was it a stander buyer? Was it the bad
guy? I don't know what the guy's affiliation was. He was as you heard, it was just saying that I've been shot. That we don't know ultimately. At least I should say I don't know ultimately what his association or affiliation was to any of this. Might have just been an observer. But did you notice that one guy, like at where the blockade was, he was like standing in the line of fire, or at least it looked like he was standing in the line of fire. Yeah. Like, hey, you see guys with guns and you don't see a hopper on top, which is indicative of like a pepper ball gun. Yeah, they're probably shooting lead. You know, like move, maybe get out of like their field of fire, maybe get underneath those concrete barriers.
Yeah.
But is this like just another escalation? Remember like Antifa, like I think it was just this week, had like a block party where they had a bunch of people in like inflatable outfits?
No,
you didn't see that?
No, it sounds retarded though.
Well, but that's how they make it look. Look, it's just a block party. We're just here in silly costumes. But you know what you can do with those things?
Hold on. That wasn't the one that they pepper sprayed inside the butt ventilation thing. Okay. Then
but
definitely no.
It's those same type of outfits. So
okay, so what can you do in them aside from conceal?
Bingo. How hard is it? Because those things just inflate. It's basically like a giant balloon. So you could take your arms out, pull out something, and start going beep, 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 beep.
Say hello to my little friend.
But the uninitiated goes, well, why are they attacking those people in a costume? I don't know, festival. It's like
because SpongeBob was shooting up the place. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, so there's Todd, I agree. There are the provocateurs, there's the people that like federal agents, and so Todd had said I see it both ways as they are agents that will be used to incite response. 100%. You know, that report just came out maybe a month ago that confirmed that a 275 FBI agents were embedded in the January 6th Fedsurrection. Oh no, there was a video of a federal agent breaking a window, like a full-on federal agent, and there were people standing around, and he picked one guy and he's like, you fucking broke this, and he starts shoving him. Don't break this, and trying to shove him through, or like shove him back, while other people were saying, don't go in there, don't do it, don't go in there, that's a setup. You know, so yeah, there's dirty on both sides. I don't think, you know, I'm not a, you know, back the blue kind of person, but at the same point, I get, that's where I kind of fall in the middle on some of these. The left uses those same tactics, and to think that the police that they don't try and infiltrate these groups and all this type of stuff, or try to create chaos. No, of course they do. You'd have to be naive, ignorant, a small wee child. So, yeah. Anything else? What's going on out there? What's going on, X? I see all of you over there. Thank you to everyone on YouTube for tuning in. My Rumble people, the weekend warriors out there, how are you guys this fantastic Saturday? What are you guys up to?
Right? I'm a little disappointed no one came in to come chat with us.
I know. I figured people would have been like, yo, you're dumb.
Right? I'd be like, okay, well, fair.
It was my impressions. They went like, wow, this guy's good.
I think you're scared of him went away in the beginning.
Good. No, they seen that and went, wow, shared it with all their friends everywhere. They liked it. They followed us on all those places. You guys see my latest short? I think it's the best short ever put out.
It's funny, I was asking our youngest yesterday if he's seen it. He's like, yeah. He's like, what was that? I don't know. You're just scrolling and all of a sudden it pops up and he's like,
It was a gooder. It was a gooder.
It was funny. It was funny.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know what else is going on out in the world here. But so I'll just read this from Todd had said, I suggested pill bottles for the march. We are all bottled up, so get out anonymously and shake the info on the label. Not a bite. I should just design the cost for Halloween sales. What, just like a big suit?
Wait, no, Tylenol or a generic bottle. The stories on the label. I like it.
Yeah, well, see, the new name for people with that are on the spectrum, they're like our Tylenol Canadians. So that's what we call them now.
Yeah.
We love our Tylenol Canadians. I love them.
Tylenol. Got it.
A little play on. Right. Should we touch on the Alberta teachers protest?
Oh my God.
I forgot about that. We're talking about so much.
Is that the one with that one idiot that was literally doing her little dance on screen with her neck? Is it that one?
No.
Oh, that was the new. No. You know what's funny? I was actually watching a video today. So if anybody remembers about that one, the video that was going out with that stupid teacher that was like going at her neck as she was like walking past the camera or whatever. That was just disgusting. Referring to obviously Charlie Kirk to anybody who isn't with me here. But I seen a different angle. The vehicle that she walked in front of that she was doing this towards was a truck that had the American flag flying and they were holding a Charlie Kirk flag. And that's what she was doing it in front of. I'm like, you are a disgusting human being. I mean, just doing that was disgusting. And I hope she lost her job because that is absolutely gross. And the funny thing is, and it's honestly, if I was to do something that despicable, I would expect to lose my job. I can't hear what you're watching. Okay, I can hear what you're watching, but I can't see what you're watching, but it sounds disturbing. It sounded like you're watching clowns.
Members of QP Ontario showed up. Unions across Alberta had buses paid for their own members. LGBTQ activist groups were present as well. Whoops. As a Palestinian protest organizer. This is about teachers' unions. So this protest has been going on.
Palestine.
As
the alphabet.
It sucks that I should just have like a sign. The message is never the message. The message is the revolution. But this is what these people do. Members from QP Ontario showed up. Unions across Alberta had buses paid for their own members. LGBTQ activist groups were present as well as the Palestinian protest organizers. Let's call it what it is. Notice no other protests happened across the country today. Just saying. Yes, they got bussed in. These are the tourists we talk about. This is their job.
So we were watching clowns. Got it. Is that potatoes? What did that say? Move, stupid thing. What did that say? You're muted. God, you're just so stupid.
I muted myself when I went to say it. Yeah, so this has been a known thing that these organizations do. They go around to make it look like it's a bigger thing going on than it actually is.
Did you see what it said? It was a big pile of potatoes. Yeah, did you see what it said?
Yeah, no fund, no feelers.
I don't, you know, I gotta say, I think the next time that the teachers go on strike,
no funds.
no
Balls.
peelers, no potato peelers. Can't peel your potato.
Yeah, no funds, no peeler. I don't even know what that means. How do these people make slogans that literally mean nothing?
I don't know. They probably had a 5-year-old do it. No, I feel like they actually would have made more sense. But I think that the next time that the teachers decide to go on strike, and this is no disrespect to any of the good teachers that are out there, because I know you exist. I know 2 of them personally. But other than that, I think we should just let them go. Like, just let them go on strike and you know what? Let them seal their fate just like that and not give them what they want. Pay people more money so you can have a parent to stay at home and homeschool their children, because public schools, they fucking suck.
I think so. Here's a photo from the legislature. Or from the legislature, sorry. You think there's that many teachers in Alberta? What is that? Maybe
in all of Alberta, maybe.
Yeah, maybe in all of Alberta, but
not wherever this is taking place.
Let's say, I don't know, maybe there's 1,000, 2,000 people there, let's say.
Yeah, no, I would say the majority of those people there are not teachers, for one. There would not be that many teachers. I'm going to assume, I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume this took place in Calgary. There's not that many teachers in Calgary.
No, it'd be in Edmonton. Edmonton's the capital of Alberta.
Oh, okay. Because, see, clearly I needed to stay in school.
But this is what
my teachers didn't teach me right.
Alberta province-wide teacher strike now has kept more than 700,000 students out of class. The Alberta Teachers Association rejected a 12 to 17% raise over 4 years. A deal Premier Danielle Smith says would have made Alberta's teachers the best paid in Western Canada.
And they denied it because they feel like pushing their bullshit on kids is worth more money than that.
Well, that's because these people
again, excluding the good ones.
That's because these people are, well, they're asking for more than Canada can give, more than what Alberta can give. So they push for all these policies, which has made Canada everything more expensive. But again, the message is never the message. The message is the revolution. These are communist revolutionaries. That's what these people have always been. It's never changed. It never will change, because that is how they operate. You see all those people out there. This is why the conservatives, the left is very organized. They have organizational, institutional backing. They have the infrastructure in place to do this stuff. So they make these things look bigger. Come out, you'll get $50 for the day. You know, they'll do stuff like that. We'll pay for your bus ride down to the legislature. They will these people were taking their students in a political protest.
I would be so forking mad if I found out that our kids' teacher brought them down to a protest. We're like, what is wrong with you?
That's what they did. That's literally
I know that's what they did. But I'm saying if it was one of our kids, I would be throwing a flippin' fit. I'd be calling into work and be like, I can't come to work today. I need to go to the freaking school board and raise hell. Thank you.
I hate that some of this stuff loads, some of this shit doesn't on X. Fuck, I really hate that. So this is from Kean Bexty. Take that as you will. Demon protest. At the teachers' protest, one demonstrator claims she prayed the devil to condemn Danielle Smith. She also demanded more funding for public school teachers so they can teach your kids this stuff.
Okay, just from that like picture, can you just like hear a female, hey, you guys?
Here we go.
Come on.
I had to go to Juno itself just to
And what brought you out
God.
today?
Those
I'm
ears,
here
yeah.
fighting for public education for my children. They deserve so much better than what they're getting right now.
Litter boxes? What?
Dude,
is that what you're
okay? Fuck! I hate these fucking people. Oh, I'm gonna fucking crash out on these people. Oh, I hate these people. These are the people that say, like, you know, there's no religion, there's secularists, they're all this type of crap, and then they do crap like this, where they like they elicit iconography in a religious context. Like, this person clearly is trying to make a statement that there's some type of demon, and you're allowed to procreate. We need to make, like, you have to have a permit in order to have children.
I think you should definitely go under an insane psych evaluation before you have kids. 100%. 100%. I don't have patience for the stupidity that is our world lately. I really don't. If I was at I don't even know, a school meeting and that's what I seen, I would just be like, shut up and sit down, please. Like, you are the problem.
To caress the serpent that devours us until it has
Pinocchio.
eaten away our heart is attributed to Voltaire and appears in his satirical novel Candide. Candide? I don't know. I've never heard of it. The powerful metaphor is used to describe the human tendency to endure profound suffering and despair while still clinging to life, despite the desire to escape it. The passage reflects on the paradox of loathing existence yet persisting in it, likening the struggle to fondling a serpent that ultimately consumes one's heart. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Candide. Candid? I don't know if it's Candid or Candide or Candid. I don't know. I think there is, like, this is what I find so weird. This is where I argue with both sides on this stuff. Okay, I can argue with the Christians, mind you. You guys are getting your asses beat anyway, so you know it's like beating a dead horse. But then on the far left, it's like they elicit the idea of the secularists, the people that don't believe in organized religion, but yet they elicit those views. So when someone says, like, hey, I don't believe in demons, but that chick looks fucking demonic.
Yeah, I would go for that.
And it's like, I have children, blah 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 blah.
And I mean I get it. I mean, I personally suit horns very well. But are you good?
I dropped my robot dick. I was trying to move it out of the way.
Wow. I don't remember what I was going to say now.
Hold on.
Hold on, what?
Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. It is he who commands you. That the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ
Better not show the
compels
stair
you.
scene.
The power of Christ compels you.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that statement 100%. Oh my God. When we see these people, that's literally what we should do. These like woke ass psychos. Just like, the power of Christ compels you.
Well,
never
and I
in
wonder-
my life. Oh my God. I always thought, like,
how does the what is it, the greatest lie the devil ever told, that he doesn't exist?
like, sure. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I always,
man.
when I was younger, I always thought it was so lame going to catechism and church. I'm like, oh, so lame. But now it's so funny because looking at people now, it's like in what you had quoted. I hate when you start yelling at me from downstairs because it literally distracts me so badly. But
y'all fuckers need Jesus.
Oh, 100%. But like whatever celebrity that was, when it's like never in my life did I think that Christians would be the rock stars of today.
Yeah, that was
like,
Johnny Rotten.
Thank you. Yeah. Like
from the Sex Pistols.
Yeah. Like literally you look at them and you just see how much they're being attacked. And it's just, I'm like, how are these, how is this? I don't know. Dress up for God.
Tom Morello is such a bitch.
Where'd you get Tom Morello from?
I just see it in post on X. He's
why? What's wrong with him?
He's just such a
he's such a bitch. But why?
Rage on behalf of the machine. I just grabbed this black man in New York. Oh, he's such a breadlines, ballrooms, fascism, and make Argentina great again. Congrats. Oh boy, he retweets Mehdi Hassan.
Stop. Oh God.
No, that's what these people are. Remember,
he raging on behalf of the dog that stood up. Oh my God. Could you imagine if Eminem was a dog? Please don't stand up.
Eminem. Really? You want to compare?
Okay. Well, I know Eminem's like very anti-Trump. I get that. But I mean, whatever.
You know
what?
I wonder if this is like a metaphor. I wonder if this is like a metaphor. Oh, fuck. I don't know if you can see it.
No, we
Whatever.
only saw the bottom of it.
Trump. It's just super Trump. But all right.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stick it to Eminem. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I do like Trump, not love him. Relax.
Yeah, but I can't listen to your music.
I do like him, and I'm gonna listen to your music, and also just makes me want to put a Trump hat on while I listen to it. Because now I was listening to you before Trump was a thing.
Why are you gay?
Because I was born that way. Surprise!
Why are you gay?
Wait, where's the other one? Oh.
Lesbian? Homosexual? How can I describe you?
God, that was like the best thing ever.
All right, let's.
Why are you gay?
Get out of here. Let's leave. Some of us have things to do, like men and women.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for taking the time in your day to come sit with us and listen to the craziness going on in the world today. As per usual, we don't disappoint. There's just too much for us to keep up with. If you are new here, please like us, share us, all that fun stuff. Any place you can find us will be listed in the description box below. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, and every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. So we will catch you guys again on Monday. Otherwise, be kind to one another. See you then. We out.
Bunch of slap-jawed